Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We got Eve with her little come hither look. I know that yesterday we beat Mathis. Why are we faded? Tyrone, why is everybody faded? Oh, you know what? There was an update yesterday. We didn't really beat Mathis by much. I know that he almost got the Hush, but then like died. So honestly, he probably could. He had a realistic chance to beat us. Luke kicked ass. Definitely self-sacrifice room there. Luke, he's not in my weight class anymore. He's killing it. He's beaten us consistently like 9 dailies in a row. I always knew that he had it in him. I always believed in him, even when I told him, "Hey, you little limp dick bitch, you want lessons?" Okay, so Luke's probably doing it right now. Arumba died, but ranked relatively well, so that strikes me as this maybe being a little bit of a harder daily. I think, like, I don't think we've played badly, I guess I should say, on dailies lately, but I think, we are in need of, like, an innovation. Like, we are in need of starting to play better. Admittedly, the one daily that I didn't, I did it on Tuesday, but the Steam maintenance happened, so my score didn't submit. People were like, hey, I looked up your score, and it would have been 70th. That's a really good score, especially, you know, given my recent track record. That's not very good damage. But again, apparently that daily was a little buggy as well, so I can't say that it's... Who knows how many people also did their daily at the same time as me and were unable to submit it, but I'm going to cling to that as a little bit of hope, not to glorify myself, but to motivate myself to continue to play well in the future here. Man, for some reason, my brain is not doing well with this whole Eve damage right now. I really want to find a Spirit Heart so I can get into that good-ass Whore of Babylon shit. You know what I'm talking about. This guy definitely knows what I'm talking about. You know what would probably be a good exercise for me is to actually watch Mathis do a daily where he doesn't die like a little bitch. And see what's this guy doing that's given him the edge that I seem to not be able to maintain recently. Wonder if he's got a little gameplay quirk. Maybe he's doing a little bit more exploration. Maybe he's doing arcades on the regular or something like that. I don't know. Yesterday's daily was a little bit different because we also took Libra, which I think kind of precluded us from really. That's a huge get for us right there. Even if it does give us that, at least we tried. Libra kind of probably precluded us from getting some truly incredible potential there. We got GB Bug here, which is not what I was looking for. Considering that we had the item room followed by, precluded immediately or preceded immediately by a tinted rock that we actually accessed, I thought we'd be in a position to get into Whore of Babylon state by now, but it's kind of a weak start, to be honest with you. Hoping that maybe GB Bug can, there we go, just go over top of... Duke of Flies there. Duke of Flies a relatively easy enemy, but if we can't get ourselves in there, then it's not as easy as it could be, is it? Of course, those big flies do a full heart of damage, I think, so I'm trying to keep myself away just to not die on the second floor. I can't have 2 catastrophic failures of a daily in 1 week. It's been 1 week since you fucked the daily. Died on second floor as Lazarus. It doesn't really work at all. Sure, we got enough HP to go to our curse room. I am very, like, I wouldn't say paranoid, but preoccupied with the idea that we have to get to Boss Rush and Hush. It would probably be for the best for us to get to the Hush fight. That was very good, actually. It would probably be for the best for us to get to the Hush fight, or to get to the Boss Rush by, like, 18 minutes. It's not necessary, but it would, you know, that extra 2-minute buffer could have allowed us to do Hush yesterday, and then we would have been ranked probably, you know, hopefully at least within the top 1,000. Realistically, we probably would have been in, like, the top, you know, 200 if we'd actually managed to make that happen. This run sucks right now. I'll just tell it like it is. I did, you know, we could have, I should say, put ourselves in this position where we had the Whore of Babylon state coming down to this floor. I didn't want to enter the Whore of Babylon state on this floor because it would cost us red heart damage, but we could have done it on the last floor and then come down, but I figured, you know, it's better to have the HP, at least for right now. Let's err on the side of caution, have a little extra HP so we know we're going to survive, and then just take a little bit longer on every single room, but right now it's not going superbly. This is a little scary. Lucky us. I will admit that I'm stoked that we have the Devil card. We'll probably pop that on our boss fight. Unless we get something so amazing from our item room, if we're even able to access our item room, that it seems like it would be not necessary. But yeah, the Devil card helping us maybe kill our boss here would be advisable, I think. We definitely want to go back for our curse room as well. I guess we're fighting the boss first here. It's Monstro. Pop the Devil card. Shouldn't be that bad, but you never know, right? And I'm going to try to keep our bomb as well. Admittedly, this is the position you don't want to be in. I'm, like, nervous to fight Monstro. It's such a... Way to go, Evolution. You know, you really hooked me up here. Getting nervous about playing a fucking video game for people on the internet. It's not a saber-toothed tiger running me down in the jungle threatening to erase my, you know, genetic line. It's a fucking, you know, 100-byte monster in a video game. But still, there we go. 100-byte, get it? Because he's got a lot of teeth. But also, okay, we did get our deal with the devil. We got HP plus luck, which is good. Maw of the Void is well worth taking. And we'll get the heck out of here. Maw of the Void gives us a straight damage up, so I'm very positive about that. Also, the ability to get black hearts in the future, and as soon as we get a black heart, we can go back into Whore of Babylon state, and then probably start to run away with this one, I think. It at least gives us that kind of the momentum we want. Okay, we tried. This guy, just blow him up. You know, I don't want to get too close. We got another bomb and another key. That's beautiful. Now, our key we will use to take us in here. At which point we got Bomber Boy, which is pretty okay as long as we don't kill ourselves with it accidentally. And then in our regular secret room, we got a button, which gives us a stone chest, and then a red chest. The red chest one gave us a spirit heart, which I should not have picked up yet. However, I think I can only lose... If I wanted to, I think I could lose half a spirit heart to make this happen. The Magician, pretty good. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, good stuff. Walk into the curse room. I wouldn't say for free, but, you know, you walk in for the cost of a red heart, and then you're good to go here. Now we're in our Whore of Babylon state, so we've got a decent amount of damage, and that curse room was actually very profitable for us from an HP perspective. Then we want to find our second secret room for exploration bonus, and also whatever, you know, reward we could get there. 2 bombs gives us an eternal heart, which we might as well take because we have the razor blade, so there you go. That worked out really well. That floor was fucked up for a while, but we've completely navigated through it. I feel very strong right now. Alright, so let's immediately razor blade ourselves. It does cost us 15 points, I guess, but, you know, 15 points to get an enormous damage bonus is very advisable. Now, even though we have really good damage, it is still in our best interest to try to kill enemies with Maw of the Void whenever possible. Might as well use 1 bomb to get 1 bomb and something else, potentially. If we got Magic Mush there, I would have been thrilled. Again, it's not worth getting hit to get Maw... Oh, that's bullshit. To get Maw of the Void to work, but it is worth giving it a shot, at least. So we'll pick up this and then walk in there, basically, not for free, but you know what I mean. And that's that. Let's try not to get too many damage penalties, but it is working out nicely for us right now. Definitely will do this room. There we go. Oh, Black Heart and a Spirit Heart. Okay, we're starting to cook with gas here. Now we're looking for, like, guppy transformations. I really like actually using the Razor Blade as Eve. I don't know why it sounds like a Cards Against Humanity card. Actually using the Razor Blade as Eve. Oh! I'm not like anti-Cards Against Humanity necessarily. I just, you know, it seemed like a little bit of a Lego joke there. Comedy by Lego. I can see forever. That's really nice. Saves us some problems there. But I really like using the Razor Blade as Eve because it means that, you know, we weren't actually forced into using, into picking up Sister Maggie. Like, we were kind of in a position previously as Eve. That's very lucky. Where you'd see, like, an item and you'd be like, well, this allows me to be in the Whore of Babylon state permanently, so I'll take it. And that'll still happen if we get rid of Razor Blade, but being able to start with an item that sort of makes that a secondary concern, I guess, is really nice. There's another black card for us. We're getting basically up to full HP. Absolutely, we'll take Roid Rage. And we'll just continue exploring here. I mean, we still have not been to our item room or our shop. Very stupid of me. And it's like our 3rd nickel in very short succession here. Just do a little damage. You don't have to kill him. There we go. 2 keys actually sets us up so nicely here. And we also found our second secret room. I think we're chugging along here on today's daily. I think we're doing quite well. And now we got runes. Now the important thing, this one looks like it goes to the cathedral or the or Shoal. So an Awaz rune doesn't really, oh, that was dumb. An Awaz rune doesn't really garner that much for us. Blank rune did nothing. Blank rune gave us vision. The Gauze, I think we can pop. Algiz and the Magician. Here's what I'm thinking. Normally an Awaz rune is pretty valuable because it allows you to get one extra floor deep on a daily. But on today's daily, an Awaz rune won't do that. So we're actually going to look for like blank card, and then maybe we would go with our Algiz rune or a Dagaz rune if I haven't popped it. I think I have already popped it, but if we don't have blank card, which we don't, then we'll probably stick with exactly what we've still got. And we don't really want portable slot, honestly. So, yeah, I think we're good to go. It's better to take the Algiz rune, and the worst case scenario for the Algiz rune is that we use it maybe on boss rush. Best case scenario, maybe we save it for Hush. Algiz, and the other one is Awaz. Might as well see if we get like a black market at least. Nope, but that saves us, you know, maybe 20 seconds of walking, so there's something there. And we've got our Algiz rune for the future. So Caves 2, I'd really like to be out of this floor. This is optimistic and unlikely, but I'd really like to be out of this floor within like 2 minutes. Probably, I was just going to say we shouldn't take pills. That one completely worked out for us. But I'm still kind of the opinion that I should be anti-pills on dailies. At least until I get PhD. Guppy items, come on. Of course, now we get 1,000 pills. Good stuff. I mean, it does suck to not have any bombs when you have Bomber Boy, but if our choice is no bombs or no keys, for right now at least, I'm gonna want keys to exist on our run. It's going well. I'm just trying to make sure. I mean, we don't need to kill them with Maw of the Void. The reason I'm trying to hit him with Maw of the Void is because it does so much damage for us. We really should have a deal with the devil on this run, or on this floor as well. Or at least a likely chance of it. Greed Fight doesn't bother me. We actually already got one of my favorite shop items in the form of Black Candle, so I'm excited about that. We could use something to replace the Razor Blade, but there's always a risk associated with it, because if we replace the Razor Blade, we're no longer guaranteed to basically always be in a position where we can get into the Whore of Babylon state. So I'm actually stoked that we still have it for now. This could be our secret room. It was indeed. And a decent amount of bombage in here, and then we wasted a bomb on an enemy that didn't give us a nickel. Or even any money at all, but you might say, Northern Lion, that guy's not an enemy. Well, he's an enemy to me, goddammit. So this is one of the things that I was thinking, maybe this is an opportunity for us to get more points, is to go to this blood bank here. Maybe we get IV bag, and that helps us out a lot. At the very least, oh, it's just a bed. It's just a bed. She's got someone else in mind. It's just a bed. I shouldn't have taken damage there, of course, but never mind. That is, we got an alt arcade, which sounds like the name of a video game festival. Not really acceptable damage at this point, but life goes on. We've been to our secret room, not our second secret room. Let's try to go to what I assume would be our second secret room, fight the boss, and head down. We'll sacrifice a small, dang it. Sacrifice a small damage or exploration penalty for a little bit of extra assurance that we'll be sure to get to our boss rush. And our deal with the devil here as well. No deal with the devil, oh my god. Down to the next floor. Still got a Whore of Babylon active because we're even, we're at 1 heart. So I think we made up some decent time there. If possible, I prefer not to lose a black heart. So what I'm thinking is try to get a red heart out of an enemy. We will take left hand. It gives us a much better chance of becoming Guppy. I don't know if you blow that up. I don't think it matters too much. I think it really, again, I need to kind of like go back to basics and be like, hey, I'm taking some dumbass damage. That's a really easy way for us to not lose like an extra 1,000 points per run. I'm waiting for Chad to drop a half heart. Or a full heart, for that matter. My thinking being that when that happens, you know, we will lose Whore of Babylon, but then we can get in here without losing a full black heart. Instead, we just lose half of the black heart on the way out. Not a guppy item. We didn't really gain anything at all for going in there, to be honest with you, but still fine. Now, I mean, I know I keep flip-flopping back and forth here, but I'm thinking it would be dope if we got a spacebar item that benefits from boss rush. One of the most recent, I don't want to call it an innovation because it's kind of a little high-minded way to describe it, but one of the most recent innovations in my Isaac play is actually, you know, the differential or relative, like, usefulness of spacebar items for boss rush. So, any spacebar item that gives us, like, an offensive or defensive benefit actively is an awesome boss rush play, usually. Razorblade doesn't have a charge, so it's the same outside of boss rush as it is in boss rush, in my opinion, at least. But something like even Shoop the Whoop, man. Shoop the Whoop is going to give us 1 use per wave, which is incredibly useful. We also just picked up Explosivo, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite, like, utility items in the game for damage purposes. Being able to just, like, stack up 8 bombs on an enemy and then just watch them explode even if they're super tanky is really, really nice. 28 cents. That's, again, horrible damage. Didn't even need to place that bomb, possibly, but we did get a Spirit Heart out of it. I'm still waiting for, you know, maybe Small Rock to show up, but this is poor damage. But I really shouldn't tilt, because this is a great run right now. The question is just if I'm throwing by taking way more damage than I should. And that's, I blame myself, but I blame my own use of Maw of the Void for that as well, because that's what's really causing me to have such heartache, is that I'm getting so close to these enemies. I don't like the little, you make it so hard to walk on the poop, Brownie. Come on, just get like 2 Explosivo shots stuck on him and you're good. Yeah, there you go. Okay, deal with the devil now, for sure. Toothpicks is great. Krampus, if you give me Lump of Coal, I'm thrilled. If you give me the Razor Blade, or sorry, if you give me Krampus's head, I have to think about it, because it's great for boss rush. But if we ever pick up HP, which we just did accidentally right there, then we're fucked. So I think, honestly, we just say no to Krampus's head. As much as I would love it, because it'll make boss rush a lot faster for us. Now, that is probably the worst damage we've taken in maybe 200 or 300 years. Great stuff. Okay. We should take blue maps so we can see where the secret rooms are. Everything else, less consequential. 15 minutes. We're doing extremely well on time right now. I think I'm not going to go to the secret room on this floor, even though it gives you a lot of points. I just need to make 100 unequivocally, like, complete % sure that we make it to boss rush. And if we can do boss trap room instead, pick up a guppy item, that's huge. Okay, so now it's a bit of an ask, but I do think we probably just hold Guppy's Paw for now. And then if we ever find ourselves in a panic situation where we want to run out of red hearts because we're out of Whore of Babylon state, or we want permanent Polaroid invincibility, we can. So I think it's actually pretty great for us. But it does mean that we're losing the Razor Blade. Let's be honest, I wasn't really using the Razor Blade for anything more than just ensuring that we'd be in the Whore of Babylon state anyway. So I don't think it's a major loss, but we can roughly approximate where we would expect our boss room to be. Over by that second secret room in all likelihood, at least. We just get the... like, I'd like the assurance of us staying at or near full HP. Oh, there's our special rooms. Algiz, I think we're better off using Algiz on Hush still. But it's kind of an interesting question because, you know, on the one hand, ooh, Guillotine has fucked me on dailies before, so I think I'm not going to take it because it causes me to take way too much damage. On the one hand, if we get rid of Algiz on boss rush here, it allows us to then get another rune that maybe we could use, or another card at least that we could maybe use to help us in the Hush fight. We could even get another Algiz rune. On the other hand, it's extremely dumb. We're probably going to have less HP by Hush than we'll have for boss rush. So So having a little extra peace of mind doesn't seem like it would hurt too much. Definitely will use a bomb to get a Spirit Heart. I've been pretty bad about taking damage lately. We know now bomb for a key is not a good trade. Free bomb is nice though. Still, like, endeavor to not take damage on this floor. Rainbow Worm, it's okay. Endeavor to not pick up HP as well, because picking up HP is going to it's going to mean that we're going to be more likely to use Guppy's Paw, and the later we can wait to use Guppy's Paw, the better it is for us. Alright. So you might be wondering, why not try to get maximum exploration bonus on this floor? That's because I'm still kind of feeling the burn from our last run, where I was an idiot and ended up missing the Hush fight by just being a little too slow on boss rush. So I figure if I can give myself another couple of minutes here to guarantee our access to the Hush fight, we're going to be fine. I really... It may even be past the point where I can play optimally on this run. I've taken way too much damage trying to use Maw of the Void. Now, from a gameplay perspective, that's probably worked out nicely, you know? Like, we're probably better off as a result of that because of the fact... We'll take Polaroid, obviously. Because of the fact that we've gotten a lot of black hearts out of it. Yeah, we'll take this for sure. And then I think we might as well pop that so we get our invincibility as quickly as possible. But, from a point perspective, we might be kind of screwed there. It doesn't make sense to take Forget Me Now, in my opinion. We'll take Dry Baby instead. Why no Forget Me Now? I mean, we can't do Boss Rush again. You don't get the points for it. I think we have tried that, and Mathis has also told me that he's tried that on a couple of dailies. So, as cool as it seems, I really don't think it provides you with the kind of benefit you would need to see. And you know what? I gotta say, I'm super pleased that we have come down here like with an extra minute of clearance on either side, because I really feel like it's real slow right now. This is a real slow boss fight. We're really hoping for, like, enemies that we can clear, oh my god, with Maw of the Void super easily. Yeah, nice. Don't jump, please. I need the Explosivo damage to be done. Thank you. We want to get as many black hearts as possible. We don't want to hit ourselves with Explosivo, though. As many black hearts as possible. Come on. I believe in you. Enemies that spawn enemies are going to be nice targets for that. I mean, Maw of the Void is awesome for the Hush fight as well, for our ability to get more black hearts, but I've lost a little confidence in my play here. It's alright, we tried on that one. The Forsaken does spawn enemies. Cage is just a right old asshole. Nice. Okay, stick some Explosivo shots on him. Hope that he doesn't jump. Maw of the Void's still doing amazing damage. He's not going anywhere. Just stay back. Nice, okay. No black hearts. That's okay. That's okay. Life goes on. We're playing a little better very recently here, I think. Is he still exploding? Oh, I didn't even know we had the Adversary. That's an enemy that we definitely need to stay close to so we can dodge that Brimstone shot. Oh, that's bullshit. Explosivo was gonna go off, man. That was extremely poor damage on my part. It's alright. Stick it out. Stick it out. What? You had no health bar! Oh, Tyrone. Tyrone, though. That was bullshit. Adversary had no health bar. Still stuck me. Good, good, good. Didn't kill him with Maw of the Void, I guess. What in the world are these heat-seeking enemies, the strongest versions of which I've ever seen in my adult life? This is out of this world. That one was me. I slipped on the poop. Okay, we are actually hemorrhaging damage to a disgusting degree. I feel like I'm the worst Isaac player in history. It's all going south. No offense to people who live south of anybody else in the world. You know, I think it's bullshit, quite frankly, that going south is... Did you see this? Did you see that, is all I'll ask, because I know you did. That was Dry Baby. That one wasn't me taking damage. That one was Dry Baby. Can I say, at least I'm glad we're making, like, pretty good time. Come on, you little bitch. Okay, there we go. I've started to really like bitch as a word recently. Like from ironic usage. It's not just like, oh, yeah, I watched Breaking Bad last year, and the bitch is very versatile. No, I mean, like, I like using bitch ironically, because as, like, a 27-year-old dude, calling somebody a bitch just feels like I'm 13 again, and I like it. You can still use bitch, like, unironically, but I think most of the time it comes across as being, like, such, like, an Xbox Live word that it fits nicely. It gets a certain je ne sais quoi across if you desire it to. Okay, Explosivo's running buck wild on this gentleman joker right here, and there we go. No black cards, dog. That is terrible damage. That one was dry, baby. That one wasn't me taking damage. That one was dry, baby. Oh my god, we got a Spirit Heart. Someone up there likes me. I mean, it's not like I'm investing every single little bit of HP I've gotten the chances of survival here. That time I touched red poop. I'll take ownership for that. We're still alive. Probably should have used Algiz there, but hey, we're still alive. No problems. Who loves your baby? I don't know what that's from. I've heard it before. I think it's from Kojak. Is that from Kojak? Shut up, Northern Lion. You know it's from fucking Kojak. Alright. Bomber Boy Hot Bombs is like the literal least synergy that I can get excited about, but I am excited about it regardless. I think I actually, like, I have to have a talking to with myself and be like, you know what? From this point onwards, Maw of the Void does not exist. Just hit enemies with your tears. Our damage penalty is going to be fucking horrible. It's going to be awful. I'm taking pills now. I'm scared. Tears up. Telepills. No, my Algiz rune! Thank you. We're going to have a really hard time beating Hush in this situation. If we don't pick up more HP, at least. Having another orbital, and by another I mean a single orbital, is actually really effective because of the fact that we have permanent Polaroid invincibility. So I'm stoked about that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty unstoked about basically like everything else happening on this run right now. Even though there's a lot of damage. Let me put it this way. I'm throwing the run. The run's not, you know, shit. I'm throwing it. But, I'm disappointed in myself. Thank you, Dry Baby. But I think we can still pull out of this death spiral. We got the Algiz room for the Hush fight. Definitely do not want to use Maw of the Void for that. Oh, but I would love to use Maw of the Void for this, but it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's so Maw of the Void. It's really got me stuck. It's so dangerous. That item's so dangerous that it's... You know that old joke I'm trying to make here. That old one about Maw of the Void. There we go. Farm it up, baby. You get it charged, and then you get it targed. Doesn't really make any sense. Oh, a double key room. I don't really want to go to a double key room right now because I'd really like to be able to go to everything on the Hush fight, but now that I think about it, we still can, right? You need 7? I think you need 7. We'll have 8 at least. 4 rerolls item pedestals. At the very least, rerolls Anarchist Cookbook. Nothing wrong with that. But we might get another item on like our deal with the devil here that we want to reroll. I don't know. We'll see at least. We'll see. Let's fight Mom's Heart first. Not really anticipating being able to snag too many black hearts here. If we do, awesome. I don't expect it, though. This is, like, don't even use Maw of the Void if you can just Explosivo chain it here. You know, the ye old Explosivo chain. As I like to call it. Tried. Dry Baby's doing work. We're gonna be out of this just fine. Okay, good stuff. Still alive here. Deal with the devil. No deal with the devil. Okay, well, we have to fight Hush. That's just, like, it has to be done, basically. I think this floor has been positive for us. If the Hush fight gives us HP, I'll be thrilled because of our ability to turn 1 HP into 3. Oh, you idiot! Why would you run? You had so much clearance on either side to not touch the red poop. Hey, we got Speedball, though. It's good. I'm not giving up on this run, you know? Don't you forget about me. Tyrone, don't you drink your coffee. It's kinda hot, but it might be my last shot. Oh, I fucked it. Okay. Yeah, that's just a classic Northern Lion right there. Maybe we can get a Perthrow somewhere. Oh, dude, the relic is so dope. We probably need that, even though it won't immediately help us. Yeah, you buy the Spirit Heart. I think you buy this little Gentleman Joker right here. Gives you a Moon card. You buy this, pop it again, gives you a Sun card. Buy this bad boy. I found pills. I know we could have gotten PhD first, but... Alright, Guppy's Paw we take, and Algiz we take. We're trying for a classier pill. Nothing? Just give me some Spirit Hearts, man. Question mark, question mark. I mean, we could take PhD, miss out on the Relic. That could be the right decision, to be honest with you. But I think what I'm going to do is take the Relic, which gives our long-term chances of survival the much greater chance. Full health. Addicted. At least we didn't pop it on the Hush fight, even though I don't know if it would matter. And we got Abel. Okay. So, Abel, like, is the ultimate chest item, or Hush item. He shows up all the time. Obviously, I should not have taken the left hand down here, but that's Northern Lion, man. You just gotta roll with it. That was horrible damage on my part. I wasn't even paying attention to those shots coming in from super far away. Can we beat Hush? It's gonna be a trial. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but it's possible. Really, like, I mean, I don't want to say that this is the big thing for us, but one big thing for us would definitely be to just make it far enough that Hush starts spawning enemies. And when that happens, we can milk him for some Mob the Void Hearts if we get lucky. Man, Dry Baby totally took me, like, out of my dodge there, but that's okay. If I fail this daily, and I will consider it a failure if we die against Hush, it's 100% on me. Like, this is just a remarkable misplay. Especially on Boss Rush. To lose all of our HP on Boss Rush was really disheartening. It's going to be a little bit of a wake-up call for me. Like, hey, idiot, don't play with the Maw of the Void so aggressively. People always try to derive these, like, huge lessons from accidents in their life. I'm not really that kind of person. Like, I used Maw of the Void too aggressively, and it didn't pan out for me. That's my takeaway message from this. It would be better for us to play with Maw of the Void, like, play normally with Maw of the Void most of the time, and then just let, you know, Demon Hearts stack up occasionally. See, this is a good use of Maw of the Void, I think, is occasionally we got a chance to pick up a Black Heart. That's worth something. If we can kill like 2 or 3 flies per wave, then I think that's valuable, man. Maw of the Void is also like a really nice damage dealer. Like, I'll be the 800th to admit that. I think this is where we pop Algiz, honestly. You know, we don't have any better chances in the future, so I figure if we can expedite getting through the continuum shot phase, we're gonna be very happy with how our lives are. Not the best Bomber Boy shot of my entire life, in all likelihood. So we're just gonna be paying attention, you know, very closely to how our invincibility looks. Freeze them up, GB baby. Oh, we're running out. Man, Algiz did not last as long as I thought it would. But we've done quite well, I think. Like, we're at the point where I'm like, if I could just get one guaranteed Demon Heart, I think we're so good. But we can't seem to get that one guaranteed Demon Heart, man. It just never shows up. But I think we can, I mean, except for the shitty damage that I took early, we can be relatively pleased about this Hush fight, I think. This is what we're looking for right here. Maw of the Void. Crunch him, dog. Crunch him. Hey, come here. We crunched him. Okay, 1 guaranteed Spirit Heart. That's what we were looking for. Didn't get the other one. That's okay. Keep on him. Jump on it. Jump on it. Where did that reference come from? I guess like Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Yeah, it looked like I was pretty much guaranteed to take damage there, so I'm not thrilled about it, but at least we had the extra, you know, space to afford to take that damage without being incredibly scared for our lives. I will point out, by the way, there's no redemption arc for us here. Even if we win, we will probably not rank super well as a result of the fact that I took so much dumb damage. But we're well, there'll be like a great moment of personal satisfaction, I guess, for, you know, feeling like we persevered in a situation in which we could have not persevered. That's really it, you know, it comes down to us at this point. We win or we lose. So it's not about it's not always about the rank. I would love it to be about the rank, but it's not always about the rank in our present situation. Because of the fact that, you know, I fucked it up. Yo, dude, you got too many Explosivo shots. Alright, I know there's a black card down there, by the way. I've been looking at it for ages. Just wanted to make sure we had a chance to actually get it. And even though we took damage here, we do have a chance to get it. Bomber Boy's doing some work in there. Just stick some Explosivo shots and we should be fine. Whoa, he made it through! We lived. We lived. So we might be, like, totally screwed. But I am happy we beat Hush, at least. And then we got the Sun card and the Moon card. Well, we already know where we're going, so... Alright, well, again, we also have the Relics, so we probably only need to do, like, 3 rooms, then get a Spirit Heart and be good to go. This is the end of the floor for us, by the way. Or the end of the run. One way or the other, so... Don't die against these fuckers. We took off like 90% of their HP instantly. So I do want to go to the curse room if possible. Also, like, really don't want to die on this room, but sometimes with Daddy Longlegs, you don't get a fucking choice. Like, the boss room is our #1 priority. Oh, if I had Maw of the Void there, he would have been dead. He's dead anyway, I guess. One more? Oh, the relic paid out, and we got some spiders. So we'll beat... Here's my thinking. Beat the boss. Then go to your secret rooms. Well, we'd probably go to the secret room on the way to the boss. And explore, like, everything you can explore to try to get a maximum point bonus. That's the best way we could eke out something here. I think we're probably going to be top 2,000. And that's, like... I don't even mean this as an insult, but that's like a shitty rank for me, at least. I've had periods of being better than that, let's put it that way. So, I won't be thrilled if that's indeed where we end up, but life does go on. And we'll treat it as a learning experience. Without a doubt. I'd prefer to get like 1 more Spirit Heart before the fight. And keep it, ideally. Well, this has gone better than expected for once recently at least. Maw of the Void has hooked us up with 2 Demon Hearts, which is actually probably more than enough to beat Blue Baby, or beat Isaac relatively easily here. Alright, so again, Explosivo just rewards us for shooting at the target over and over. So we're going to try to stack up as many of those as we can. Each one of those explosions might only be like 5% of his HP, but, you know... 5% adds up pretty quickly once you get like 1 going every 2 or 3 seconds. Sweet. Okay, he's at like 40% of his HP remaining. Shots are landing just fine. When he teleports, they go away, which sucks pretty bad because they take too long to do damage, but Dry Baby just ate that like right on the chin. That was so good. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna live. Well, that was pretty dumb, but we are still gonna live. That much is pretty much indisputable. Got our Spirit Heart. Let's Hermit card out to see where we end up. Sure. Alright, now we begin kind of like what I would describe as the victory lap. And I am, to a certain extent, I'm proud of this run. We fucked it up, but, you know, it's like, I use this analogy a lot, but it's like fucking up a school course and then doing really well on the final. Like, you can't go back in time and do better on the course. Like, it would have been awesome if you had paid close enough attention, given the same amount of work to everything that you gave to the final. But you can't do that. All you can control is, you know, how you react to things in the present day, right? So, if you're doing shitty in a course and you study your ass off, get a 95 on the final, and then get, like, a 60 in the course, I think you can be proud of that. Not as proud as if you'd put in the hard work throughout the entire course, but, you know, you made the effort at an important moment. And that's the way I feel about this run right now. We fucked it up. We fucked around for, like, 10 weeks of our 12-week class. But we came back, and we at least, you know, didn't let it destroy us. We pulled out of the tailspin before we completely ate it. Mind you, we, like, almost did completely eat it. There's a little bit of luck of the draw that might have factored in the, getting that one extra demon heart when we needed it. I wouldn't dispute that. But, a lot of people are not going to beat this daily. So I'm not patting myself on the back, but I'm like, hey, at least you put down, like, a competent score today. When it looked like you could easily not. But the run, this will go down as a little bit of wasted potential in my opinion, because the run is pretty good. Now, check our secret room. We will do Mob Trap, of course. Which will be bosses, but... A stranger's just a friend you haven't met. That's what I always said when I wrote for The Simpsons in 1998. I don't really want a Fool card out of this, but we should to preclude ourselves from getting a damage penalty. And I'll probably just do Boss or Mob Trap and then go. Like, I know there's a few extra rooms here that we could eke out a few 100 points, but it's not that big of a deal. And my Shadow is not that meaningful. Obviously, it's not meaningful enough this late, especially when it would cost us points to pick it up. So... we're going to end up throwing down probably like a 33,000 score today. I think that's a very beatable score. But at the same time, I feel like if you beat it and you didn't expect to, you should be proud of yourself. You probably outplayed me. Today is a daily where you can... Like, I didn't play absolutely horribly, but I can be outplayed for sure. There's no question about that. Sure, let's leave and see how we did. Positives of this run? We lived. We did Hush and Boss Rush. We... Got probably a pretty good exploration bonus from secret rooms thanks to blue map. Negatives, damage penalties way too big. Wow, 140th. That is a huge surprise to me. I mean, it is, I guess, somewhat early in the day, but okay. Well, clearly I have no idea what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.